Hey there, good evening. This is Shomik Ghosh reporting live from the sidelines of the ETCISO annual conclave. And joining me now, we've got Lakshmi Das. She's the co-founder of Prophaze Technologies. Lakshmi, thank you so much for having joined us today, and it's an absolute pleasure hosting you.
So thank you, Samik, for having me here. And I would like to thank ETCISO for organizing this wonderful event called ETCISO Annual Conclave at Vishakhapatnam. So me and my team, we are absolutely delighted to have been networking at this event and also enjoying all the fun-filled activities here. Thank you once again.
Awesome hearing that. Thank you so much for that, Lakshmi. All right, to start with, Lakshmi, we have been hearing AI for security, and security for AI has been a central theme of a lot of cybersecurity conversations. Could you share your thoughts with us? What are your 2 cents on AI for security?
So basically, AI and ML, they are kind of like overly abused words these days. But yes, so basically at Prophaze, so we are into application security. So we deploy AI, basically AI and ML elements, so that we stay ahead of this, security curve. We actually deploy behavioral detection using AI. So this is very important so that you can detect even the most sophisticated kind of attacks. And nowadays, AI can be used to actually analyze and detect all the security patterns even for large volumes of data. So that is really important. When you are tackling large volumes of data, you need something, you cannot do it manually. Then when you talk about AI, you can also help gather and analyze threat intelligence so that it can help the organizations to stay ahead of the threat cyber attacks in terms of the most sophisticated attacks that are coming in the industry right these days. So this is how AI can actually help enhance your security. So these are the positive sides, but everything has a positive side and a negative side to it, right? So when you talk about security to AI, so basically AI actually they deal with sensitive information. So anybody who are tampering the AI, they can actually have access to these kind of sensitive information. So this can lead to leakage of your sensitive data. So that is something that you have to be cautious about. Another thing is that AI, the training model that you would deploy AI in, it has to be tamper proof. So nobody should be allowed to tamper with it, because once they tamper it, then again they can get entry in and they can steal all the sensitive information. And also it can lead to discriminated decisions because of the training model. So it's a double-edged sword. So ultimately you have to ensure that your organization safeguarded and use AI intelligently so that you stay secure. Yes,
All right.
that may.
So, Lakshmi, I think those were some brilliant points. Especially, we are hearing so much of conversation, especially around AI bias and the need for AI models to be more governable, more transparent. So, brilliant points out there. Now, another conversation that we are seeing in addition to cybersecurity is, of course, the repel versus recover debate. And that's why we have seen a lot of traction on cyber resilience. So, what are your views on that? What do you think companies can do to actually boost their cyber resilience at this point in time?
Yes. So my viewpoint on cyber resilience is first and foremost, or the key area is that you should never have a single point of failure. So in Prophaze, what we do is we follow a decentralized security approach, so that if you have multiple data centers, we ensure that there are different nodes that are securing each data center, so that there's no single point of failure. Even if one instance fails, only that area is affected. So if even at times of a cyber incident, we ensure that the rest of this ecosystem is up and running. So this is very important in terms of resilience and against attacks and all of that. Another viewpoint, another thing that we have tactfully done is that we have deployed instances, our WAF instances, across all the global hyperscalers, right? So that itself is another precautionary measure, wherein there is no incident where we hear that all hyperscalers have a downtime together. So this way also we ensure that there's also an inbuilt failover mechanism. So you cannot even imagine that all the cloud will go down together. So that way we are ensuring that your organization and your application is safeguarded with an 100% uptime always. So that's my viewpoint about cyber resilience and how we help enhance it. Yeah, thank you. So it was great. chatting with you as well. Thank you.
Absolutely, pleasure is mine. I think that was a short but super rich conversation on cybersecurity and AI scope in cybersecurity. Folks, that was Lakshmi Das. She was the co-founder of Prophaze Securities. This is again Shomik Ghosh reporting live from the sidelines of ETCISO Annual Conclave from Vizag. Stay tuned. We are going to be back with more tomorrow.